What's going on, guys? Max Melnet here, bringing y'all another video. In today's video, I might be the most excited I have ever been. As you can see already from the thumbnail, we are going to be testing out the new Heroin 12-inch Pickle skateboard deck. This thing is absolutely massive. I can't wait to show you guys the build that I put together, and I can't wait to test this thing out because it's going to be so fun. Before we start skating it, I just want to kind of show you guys how it looks all clean and brand new. I've literally only stepped on it to test the trucks. I have not done any tricks on this thing yet. But we got it with those slappy 11-inch Heroin Skateboard wide boy collab trucks. These trucks are the biggest trucks I've ever skated. I think before this, the only other trucks I've tried are a 9.5, so this is gonna be real crazy as well. We got those Andy Anderson PAL Nano Cubics. These were 52 when I got them. They're much tinier now, maybe like a 48, which I kind of like, the small wheel, big board combo. Holding it up, we got the 3/8-inch slop jar risers from Lil Jon's. Never tried those before, but I heard that boards like this get a lot of wheel bite, so I wanted to make sure we were gonna be okay. Got the big ball bearings in the wheels, had to put the sticker on there to represent. And then we also got these wide worm Lil Jon's rails. I've also never tried Lil Jon's rails, never tried slappy trucks. So actually, I think this is my first Heroin board I've ever ridden as well. So it's a lot of news today, and I'm very excited to try it all out. A little terrified as well. This thing is massive. It's 12 inches across, 31 inches long, and I want to say a 14.3-inch wheelbase. So very manageable in that regard. It's still going to feel pretty light. Smaller nose and tail, which I normally don't do. Normally I have a much bigger nose and tail. I think it's got a 6.4-inch nose, and it's got a 6.8-inch tail. So that should be fun. I like to mix things up, keep it interesting. This is gonna also just make me change my whole bag of tricks, kind of experiment and play around. So that's kind of why I got this board. And also it just looks so goofy and fun and sick. And I had such a fun time putting this build together last night when it was raining. And yeah, now I'm just ready to ride this thing for you guys and see what we can do. Here is also the grip tape. I think we're just gonna start off riding around the park, a little POV action, cruising around and see how it feels. I'm super excited. Let's do this thing. Taking a little quick break to film the good homie Amari on his mountain bike. Wow, dude. It's going on YouTube. Just appreciating this sunset. So far the board is feeling super fun. Also giving another little clip to Amari. Local kid, super nice. Been knowing him for a couple years now here at this park. Wow, you made it far, dude. Super dope.
Was that farther?
That was definitely further. All right, so far this board is feeling so fun. I'm actually getting really used to it super fast. Probably because I already ride a 10-inch popsicle, but it still feels massive compared to that. It's getting dark because I got caught up talking to some friends here and just kind of cruising around on it. But we're gonna set the tripod up and try to get a few tricks before it gets too dark.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Next try.
Showing the pickle.
There we go.
Pickle! Oh my god.
The best in the world.
Yeah, Amari wants to try this shit. After the mountain biking, this thing should be easy, dude. Yeah. First try? Oh, you got that, you got that. Yeah. Oh, you got that, you got that. Oh, next try, next try. Oh, you got that. Little pop. Oh. Oh.
Opportunity.
It's the one. Oh! Ooh!
Tried to get up.
Dude, that was perfect. Good shit, dude.
Kickflip.
Kickflip? The thing's so big. Pause. All right, so we're over here at the next spot, but while I was getting out of my car, I pulled out my 10-inch popsicle, the normal deck I ride. Just wanted to show you guys the difference. On the right is the 10-inch popsicle, and that thing's already big for most people, but just look at it next to the pickle. This pickle board is so crazy big. I don't even know. It's so much fun though, and I can't wait to keep skating this. All right, so here we are over at my favorite little grind spot. Nice long waxed up ride-on curb. And I'm just really curious to see how this thing's gonna feel in grinds, especially with those 11-inch trucks. Like I said before, the biggest truck I've ridden is a 9.5, and those things lock in great on this curb. There's so much room, so having this extra 1.5 inches on this board is probably gonna feel crazy. Don't know how much we're gonna do on this curb tonight. I actually had a crazy wipeout on this curb like 3 days ago. I was actually learning nollie 180s out of my front 50s, completely came crashing down, hit my hip, I hit my knee, I hit my ankle, all in one swoop on this curb. Healing up now. It's a lot better. But yeah, I don't know how crazy we're gonna get. Definitely gonna go for some 50-50s. Might do some nose slides on this thing, on that tiny little nose. And maybe we'll try to go for a little 50-50 to boneless tail slide on that big old tail. So yeah, let's set the tripod up and see what happens. Just putting a little wax on the trucks since they're brand new. Shout out to Ramon. This is my favorite wax. He sent me a bunch of it back earlier in the year. Keep going into feeble. Yeah. Better. I think we can get a better one though. That went into 5.0, not tail slide. Okay, I'm kind of happy with that one. That felt good. Let's go for one more just really long 50-50. Let's see if we can make it all the way to the end of the yellow. Gonna need some more wax, I think. Yeah. 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 All right, guys, it's getting pretty late, but I am having such a blast on this pickle, dude. With these 11-inch trucks, feeling nice and broken in now, starting to get a little groove mark. This thing is so much more fun than I even imagined. Like, I knew it was gonna be fun. I've been watching some videos on it. But this is the first like big board I've ridden from Heroin Skateboards. I've always seen like the clips with the Exilla and the Mutator and all that, and I always wanted one. And I'm so happy right now. This is not the end of the video. I'm gonna be doing like multiple days on this board. I do wanna do one more thing before we wrap up tonight's session, and that's trying to get a nose slide on the curb. If you watch my videos, you know I love doing slappy nose slides. I always have a massive nose on most of my main setups. I think my 10-inch popsicle has a 7.75-inch nose just because I love doing slappy nose slides, and I re-drilled the wheelbase to make the nose bigger. This is definitely the smallest nose I've ever ridden on a skateboard. So I'm very curious to see if we can do any nollie shoves on it, nose slides, all that stuff. And today we're gonna start doing some nose slides on it real quick before we leave, just to see if that's possible. So just do a couple, not gonna go for a long one. I just wanna see if it's possible, and then we will get to bed. Ooh, okay. Definitely feeling that coat of wax on there. I got a little bit of a slide to it. Oh, dang, there's a bunch of mud and rocks right here. I hate this mud, man. I want to do the little fakie shove after. Okay, I will take that one. All right, guys, I think that's gonna do it for our first pickle sesh. Like I said, it's gonna be a longer video. We're gonna have at least a couple more days worth of seshing on this thing. I just worked for the last 6 days straight and then set this thing up literally last night while it was raining. And now I'm gonna be off for the next 3 days. So I'm just gonna be skating this thing as much as possible, filming for this video. We might hit the skate park in the morning. We're going down to New Paltz to see my girlfriend. I mean, fiance. If you watched the last video, we are now engaged, which is super awesome. Besides the point of this video. But yeah, I'm going down to New Paltz to see her for the next 2 days as well. So there's a lot of cool spots down there that I like to skate. So yeah, we're gonna hit it, go to bed right now because I worked the last 6 days on my feet, super exhausted. And then we'll get a nice little night's sleep and be well rested to keep skating this thing for the next couple days. It's gonna be a really fun video, and I'm loving this thing so far. So I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, here we are on day number 2 of testing out this new pickle board. I am here today with my fiance. I'm gonna get her genuine reaction first before I start riding again. Her normal cruiser board's right next to it. As you can see, it is a lot bigger than your normal board.
It is.
Big pickle.
First reaction was genuine shock. I cannot believe it's so thick. It just looks crazy.
When I pulled up earlier, I opened the trunk to get my luggage out, and she saw it, and she could not believe that this was an actual skateboard.
It looks like a pickle. It looks like a fat pickle.
So you want to give it a try?
Sure.
And see how it feels for you.
I'm nervous because I haven't skated, like, regardless of the board in a few months, so.
It should be very comfortable. Let's get a little cruise.
Oh, shit.
It's a little rocky here. Do you even know where to put your feet on it?
No.
Wow, the sunset's so pretty too.
The trucks are so loose.
The slappy trucks. Yeah. Is it comfortable?
Yeah. Okay, so board aside, I think the wheels are too small for me because the pebbles are eating me.
She is used to riding these like massive 60 millimeter or 63 millimeter like soft wheels because she does a lot of cruising.
Yes, and about the board itself, it feels like a surfboard. I've never ridden a surfboard, but this feels like what a surfboard would feel like. I don't know where to put my feet on it. Like, there's so much room. I have a pretty big foot, but it still doesn't take up the whole board.
Yeah, I got that same feeling. I have a size 13 foot and it still like didn't cover the whole thing.
Wow.
Crazy. It's kind of like that. We did the wake surfing behind the boats.
We did. That kind of reminds me of
Very,
that.
very similar size.
I have to do a few more tests.
Yeah. Hey, ride it as much as you want. You can always ride my pickle. All right, guys. So I think she's gonna go back to her cruiser board and I'm gonna switch back over to the pickle. It's gonna get pretty dark soon, so I think I'm just gonna see how many flat ground tricks I can do on this. In yesterday's session, we really didn't do like any flat ground. We just did a few obstacles like board slides and 50-50s and stuff. So really curious to see what we can land on this thing. We did do the one fakie shove yesterday after one of the nose slides, and that felt really good because there's just so much room to land. So I'm just gonna set the tripod up and just see how many we can actually land. Let's do this thing before it gets too dark. All right, let's see what this can do. Let's give it an ollie. Okay. Front side 180. First try. My favorite trick, nollie front shove. Ooh. Gotta scoop and jump a lot more forcefully. This thing is really heavy. There we go. Next try. Oh. It's so hard to revert this thing out of tricks too. Like on my normal board, if I landed like that, I would have just kind of pushed it through back around. But with the trucks being so wide, reverts and like power slides and stuff are a lot stickier. There we go. Okay, we'll take that.
Yeah, we will.
Let's try some fakey stuff. Fakey shove, definitely a lot easier than nollie shove on this thing. Probably because the tail is like half an inch bigger or more, but also that's kind of just an easier trick to bring around. Let's try half cab. There we go. Another one of my favorites, fakie frontside 180. Woo! There we go. That felt good. All right, if you watch the channel, you already know what trick's coming next. We're gonna try fakie big spin. I think it might be a little weird with this thing being so hard to actually turn and revert, but if we do land it, it's gonna have to be a really clean one. Oh, okay. Just wanted to test the waters on if it would actually spin or not. Okay. Oh, right there, right there. Oh. 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 Oh, that was it. Oh.
We're gonna be so exhausted. Next one, next one.
Oh. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Wow, guys, I am soaked through my shirt in sweat right now. That was crazy. Trying to get the big spin on that pickle. That was harder than the first time I learned big spins. I'm literally covered in sweat. It's just so heavy. And you really got to like flick and round up your shoulders and just really commit like 120% to actually get it to come around. I feel like half the time I do big spins on my regular skateboard, I kind of revert them, which isn't necessarily the best habit. So that's kind of an upside about riding them and trying tricks on this board. It makes me actually fully commit to the trick and not do any kind of tic-tacking or anything like that. We did a little bit of that at the end, but mostly it was a very fluid big spin and you really can't revert out of it. Number one, the trucks being so wide, it's very hard to revert this board. And number two, it's also very hard to spin it and do rotational stuff just because of how wide it is and how heavy it is. But yeah, I think we're gonna end day 2 on that because like I said, I'm literally sweated through my shirt already. It's about to be sundown. I'll show you all the sunset real quick. Oh, it's looking so beautiful today. It's always beautiful in upstate New York. But yeah, I think we're gonna go hang out, do some stuff tonight. You had a fun time on the pickle?
I did. I'll definitely ride it again.
Let's go. So
But
yeah.
I definitely prefer my tugboat.
Okay, good to know. I'm definitely still having fun on the pickle, and I will see you guys tomorrow for day number 3. It's gonna be a fun one. All right, guys, here we are, day number 3 of skating the pickle. We are at another new skate park. This is over by my girlfriend's place in New Paltz. This is the Gardner Skate Park. Yeah, a lot of cool obstacles here. Definitely gonna be hitting that curb. I would really like to do some like back 50-50s off of that thing over there. And then over here, we might be trying out, let me run over there and show you guys. They just built this like brand new big pump track bowl type of thing. As you can see, there's some coping on there. Yeah, it's gonna be a really good time. I got my friend Des coming. He's a pretty good skater. He's always tried my goofy board, so I'm gonna see if he can get any cool tricks on the pickle as well. He's a big hip skater, so maybe he's gonna get a little flip trick on there. I don't know. It's gonna be real hard to flip that board. Even the big spin yesterday was such a challenge, but yeah, let's keep skating this thing and just have a good little sesh here. I just gotta also say, it is like peak sun right now. It's like 1 in the afternoon. It's 90 degrees, no shade. I'm hoping that my phone doesn't overheat, guys. This is the only time that I could come skating today, so I'm hoping that it works out. But yeah, let's get to skating. There we go. There we go. Yeah, let's go. Oh my God, this is the hottest weather I've skated in so long. I'm from Texas originally, so I used to be used to this heat. But this is kind of rare for upstate New York to be like 90 degrees. And normally I go skating after work at like 7. Being like noon, 1 p.m. like right now, this sun is so hot. My phone already overheated twice trying to do those board slide clips. I think it's about to overheat again. I will cool it down and then try to get some more clips for you guys. I'm still waiting on my friend as well, but very glad we got that double board slide. That was very fun. All right, we're here with the Chuz Dez.
What's up, guys?
He's about to try the pickle. What do you think, dude?
You could honestly just skate like this on it.
Dude, that's the way to do it. Do an ollie like that.
God, it feels so weird.
Those 11-inch trucks. Okay, well, ollie.
I don't like how it feels. I feel like my wheels are just gonna bite all the time.
No, I got big riser pads. You're good. No way.
I don't like how that feels.
Pickle,
flipping it
dude.
over
Pickle.
This is like a snowboard.
He doesn't like how heavy it is.
This is like, it's like 2 times the size of a snow.
Typical 825 enjoyer.
I don't like this thing. I just don't understand.
Yes. Keep cooking, dude.
Oh, I can't do anything.
Oh.
I can't do anything.
Hit something on the curb.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah.
I like this thing. It's like a challenge.
Right?
Oh!
Oh. Yes.
Tried it.
Woo.
That shit was ass. Oh, I'm trying to get the whole thing. I fucked it up. I tried.
Yes. Woo.
The shade. No. Oh, the trucks are so long you can barely even like roll over.
You can't even lock in. It's all lock in, dude. Yeah. Oh. Woo.
No.
Ah. Yes.
Nope, not for the YouTube. Look at him. I need more umph.
More umph.
I need more umph on that.
Yeah.
That's what I like to see. Dude, holy shit.
How about this? How about
Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right, guys. Dez is over the pickle. It's hot as hell out. You'll learn. The pickle is life. We're just gonna come over here, One last thing, hit this little hump on the pump track and then try to do a grind on this with the big trucks. I think it's gonna be fun. It'll actually work out pretty nicely. So just gonna set this up and hope that my tripod and my phone does not overheat. Yeah, let's go. All right, guys. It's like 3 o'clock now and I'm in the car. Des left, he was too hot. My phone was overheating again. Managed to at least get a couple of those ride-on grinds out of the hump in the pump track. I feel like stuff like that made it so much easier with this board with the big 11-inch slappy trucks. I'm still enjoying this board so much. I'm just so hot right now. My friend Des, he wanted to like it, I think, but it was just so hot, and he normally rides an 825, so that board was just massive for him, and just with it being so hot, he didn't do a lot of tricks on it. He was having fun trying to grind the hip and stuff. He's kind of a jokester, though. He doesn't really hate it. I hope not, because I love the Pickle, dude. I feel like once you start riding big boards long enough, you realize like how much more fun they are than like small little 825s and stuff. Those have their place too in skating if you want to be real tech and flippy, but someone like me, I just want to flow and have fun, and that's what this Pickle's all about. I'm gonna still get one more session on this at least before this video's over, probably in the half pipe back at my home park. But for right now, I'm gonna go meet up with my fiance and go swimming because it is so hot, and I want to enjoy the rest of my day off, cooled down. So I will see you guys tomorrow when we skate again. Day number 4 riding this Pickle. This is very impromptu. Me and my girlfriend just went to the store for a quick little pit stop, and there's this nice little hill bomb. So I'm gonna have her film me coming down, bombing this hill, doing some power slides on it for that little test. Made it down the hill on the Pickle, and that felt so fun. This thing actually power slides and does like free ride downhill stuff so well. Just because how wide it is, you feel so secure. You have these wide 11-inch trucks that are so stable going downhill. I wasn't going that fast, but just power sliding around, it was so easy too because of that short wheelbase. I honestly might doing some downhill stuff on this in the future. I might take this down some more hills, man, because that was super fun to bomb on. All right, guys, so we're still here on day number 4 riding the Pickle. Just got back home to Oneonta, and I wanted to do one final test for this video, and that's doing a little transition riding here in the half pipe. I got my lovely fiance filming right now. Hi. Very exciting. She tried the Pickle earlier in the video. But yeah, I have not tried this much on transition. Earlier you saw we did the downhill and it felt really stable and good. So yeah, I'm really interested to see what we can do. I'm not the greatest transition rider. I can just do some like axle stalls and some spins and kick turns and different stuff. But yeah, we're just gonna see what we can do on this thing. Give it a little run. It's the last day of my weekend, so yeah, let's have fun. All right, here we go. Those big trucks locking crazy. liking this so far. 360s are feeling fun, those little fakey 360 turns.
Look good.
I'm gonna go for a little Smith stall on the top. That's a new trick I've been working on in the transition. And with these big old trucks, I think it might come pretty easy.
Let's see it.
Oh, okay. Definitely got into it decently.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have her come film right here at the edge of the coping and see if we can really see the pinch on those Smith stalls. That's something I'm definitely so curious to see with these big 11-inch trucks. So let's do that. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Smith stall felt good. Now I'm just gonna go for like a long little 50-50 on the coping, and then we can wrap this video up.
Yeah.
Take two. Oh yeah. Grinding a little bit, but I feel like we can do a little bit more.
Let's see it.
Just gonna try to get a little bit more on top of it here. It's very crunchy, especially down lower, and that's what's kind of hanging me up on the longer 50-50. So give it a couple more on that. Grind it a little bit more.
You got this, honey. Almost.
All right, guys, final thoughts on the pickle. I absolutely love it. It felt so sturdy and stable in this half pipe, if you want to call it that. Not the best half pipe, but honestly, man, this thing is great, especially I think with those 11-inch trucks for the downhill and for the vert stuff today, the transition stuff. Everything just felt so smooth and so sturdy. There's just so much room for you, which I was worried about, especially with reverting and power sliding, because my feet literally like fit all the way on top of the board plus some, and usually I like to kind of dig my heels or my toes kind of on the edge of the board. But honestly, everything worked out so smoothly and so perfectly on this thing. And even with it being so big and with such a small wheelbase, I was also worried with the wheelbase thing. I'm used to riding like 14.5 to 15-inch wheelbases, especially downhill or on transition and stuff. And honestly, even with that 14.3-inch wheelbase, it kind of put me on to smaller wheelbases, man, because I did everything that a big wheelbase helps me with just fine on this small wheelbase board. So loving this pickle. It's one of my favorite boards in my collection now. Might be my absolutely favorite one so far. I have a couple more builds coming this summer that are gonna be also probably equally as fun, if not more fun, hopefully. But this thing, definitely top of the list. I built every part as I showed. Got the Little John rails and slop jar risers, these big 11-inch trucks, everything about this thing I customized. Love the grip job I did too. I love that little racing stripe on here with the top yellow sheet and the little green, neon green, black poking out from the Heroin logo there. But yeah, man, everything was great on this board. The flat ground was the biggest challenge. Doing any type of rotational shove-it tricks, the big spin was a big challenge. But as far as for the slappies, transition, downhill, this board was so much fun, and I'm just in love with it. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I also want to shout out Mrs. Mellon over here, future Mrs. Mellon, for filming.
Of course.
And also for being in the video. This is a really fun one to make this week. And yeah, we're gonna be making a lot more videos coming soon, a lot more fun skateboarding builds and stuff. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank y'all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And yeah, we'll reply to all the comments. Thank y'all so much and have a great rest of your day. Go get a Heroin Skateboards Pickle, man. You will not regret it. It's super, super fun. Have a good one.
Bye. Watch my line.
Oh! Oh! Very nice.